Hey everybody, Christino again with Mark Woodring, vlog number 55 for Freedom Real Estate Group. Yeah. Today we're going to talk about, give you a little window peek into our upcoming podcast on how COVID has affected real estate investing. It's kind of an interesting topic. It was hard to just pull just a few things because it's changed quite a bit of things in our market, in our world, in our society. Mark, before we got in here, we talked just briefly about, the biggest win, but also could be like the hardest change is the tangibility of the asset. It's holding assets during economic strain is a little bit difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I'm sure that, some of the investors that we work with, they're going to, have a diversified portfolio. So they may have some things in stocks and bonds and stuff like that.
Right.
And, as you've seen with COVID, it's a roller coaster. Just the other day or not too long ago, there was a huge dip in the Dow Jones. So having that volatility in the market, having something that you can literally have and hold and know that it is tangible and that it's going to eventually pay off for you has, I think, pushed investors to start considering, real estate investing as a solid source for income.
Yeah. So that's a major idea. So part of that is like we're going to dive deeper in the podcast is we're going to talk about how technology has been affected with being forced into our homes and what do you call it? Social distancing, right? And how that's affected how we do business, even just in this office.
Sure.
And on my end for rent collection, vacancy rates, how that's changed. And then also just the general security of the asset. Everybody needs a home, right? And all of those things kind of are pros and cons, but they all kind of change and change how they are approached because of COVID. And what I like to call the pre-COVID versus post-COVID environment of real estate investing. And then also we're going to kind of touch base on like we talked about in previous podcasts about diversifying portfolio. And that's one of the protections that we would encourage in the post-COVID environment of our society to try to curb any sort of potential future backlash because of COVID is diversifying your portfolio.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with, inflation going up and, then also with some of the different cities enforcing mandates. And so, it used to be that investors were just considering real estate investing, but now it's we can definitely see the surge that people are taking a little bit more serious because of all the things we're talking about.
Right, yeah. So overall, it's going to be an interesting podcast. Yep. We're going to try to stay out of our feelings a little bit because, we've had a lot of clients that have been really successful. We have a lot of clients and owners that have been in a lot of pain. And so we're going to touch on some of those stories and kind of try to share their feeling, mostly to kind of just let everybody know, change can be good. Change is always hard, but being able to navigate that with people that are in your corner is going to be the best thing for you to do.
Sure.
So that's our mission here, is to try to help navigate. So that's it for this vlog. We're going to jump into more detail in the podcast to come. We'd like to end these by saying invest smart.
And live happy.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.